What was that conversation like when the doctors told you about that the last tumor was inoperable?
Again, we had a choice. There we were at Memorial Sloan Kettering, and we were given this news, and I was determined not to let this impact the rest of our family and our friends and the rest of our extended family. And so we said, okay, we have a choice. We're going to bring Penny home, and we're going to fill our house with love and light and music and joy, and we're going to bring all of our friends in and all the people who love Penny and have the dogs on her bed. And I talk about creating this love cocoon for her.
It's the most incredible thing I've ever heard in my life. I love cocoon.
I know.
And dealing with grief in a way of, I think, of celebrating her life and opening instead of closing the doors with grief. You opened the doors of your house.
Yeah. And it was so unusual, I think. People couldn't believe it. I mean, I talked to a friend recently and she told me the story about how she looked back on that week and she said, did I ever tell you that the minute we heard you were coming home with Penny, I went on Amazon and I bought all of these battery lit candles because we had this vision that we as your friends and community were going to surround your house with light while you and Penny were inside with Chad and the boys. And I said, what? You were going to surround our house? Mm-hmm. And she said, I know, because when we arrived, you brought the light in. Mm. You filled the house with light and love. And my feeling is I can't imagine it any other way, because imagine there's Penny. She's feeling this love and she's feeling the connection and celebrating her life. And we sent her out on a rocket ship of love. And it was so beautiful that people couldn't believe it. My in-laws came in and they are so used to the traditional way of how you handle grief and how you handle certainly the last stages of someone's life. They walked in and they were like, what is going on? This is like a party and we don't know what is happening. Yeah. And we had friends pull them aside and said, just look around. Yeah. Feel the love, because you're going to see how important and what a difference this connection and this love and celebrating Penny's life is making for all of us, not just our family, but Penny's girlfriends.
I love that phrase, sending her off on a rocket ship of love.
I know, but shouldn't everyone be sent out on a rocket ship of love? Like the difference that makes. And so that's my hope, is to be able to inspire others that it doesn't have to be so dark. It doesn't have to be what we've been told for such a long time. And I think when people were sending me those books, I had a visceral reaction because I was like, I'm a mover and I'm a doer and I take action, but I didn't want to sit in it. I didn't want to be told you have to experience these stages of grief and they're just going to wash over you.